Well, the Community Baby Shower is a campaign to collect donations for the youngest and most needy people in our neighborhoods. Babies are expensive, just ask any new parents, so every little bit helps.
That's for sure. They are expensive. It really adds up. You know, you think about diapers and formula and new infant clothing and toys and lots of other things they need too.
Right.
Carrie Jean-Pierre is with Sentry Foods. They are partners with us here at today's TMJ4 along with United Healthcare. Together, we throw one heck of a party every year, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It's fun, Carrie, but it also is astounding how many donations are collected. And these are new things that people can easily pick up at a Sentry store close to them.
Yes, the real important thing is the basics for the kids. You know, it's the diapers, it's the formula, it's the baby food, and that really is what it's all about. You know, when you get to the turn of the year, the holidays are over, the gift cards are spent, and it's really kind of the reality check of babies are expensive. So we think it's a great time to be able to say, hey, let's gather some of those items for some of these families.
Now, Sentry's been involved, this has been going on for 14 years, but Sentry's been involved for 10 years, right? Yeah. Now, why did you get started? Why do you think it's important?
Well, I don't know how many people know this, but Sentries are independently owned. So there's families that own these Sentries. So we have kids that go to school in the community, we live in the community, and so when you're part of the community, you got to make sure that as someone in business, you need to put back into that community. We have so many loyal customers, and they're extremely generous when we ask them to do things like this. So it really feels like we need to fill this need, and what a better way than to help, you know, kids and babies and families.
And I love seeing the booties. And people knit blankets,
they make
brand new.
Stuff
they
and
make beautiful things.
We have ladies that all year long they anticipate this, and they come in on Friday with a big basket, and they're just the cutest things.
It's adorable, and those are the things that keep babies warm. And a lot of the things that people purchase are things that keep kids safe, like thermometers. I know are always welcome. Some of the infant medicines, but also new clothes. Everybody wants to bring a baby home and something that's new. And here's what's so convenient about it is there are 22 Sentry locations in southeastern and central Wisconsin. You can visit any one of them. The baby shower is going on this Friday from 9 until 6, I believe, and you can visit whatever store is closest to you.
Yes.
And all these, how do you know what to buy or bring?
Well, it's really something that if you think about basics, you know, the diapers, the formula, food, but come on into the Sentry and we'll help you. We'll take you down.
I was going to say, do you guide people and say, okay, or someone wants to help?
And absolutely. And one way we actually help is we have coupons that when you come into the store, that if you buy a Baby Basics diaper, we will give you the wipes for free. So we try to help out too in that sort of a way.
That's really sweet. And you're holding one of those little leaflets right there, but at the bottom is the coupon that you mentioned where you buy the diapers, and how great that you can then donate the wipes absolutely for free. And there are a lot of wonderful organizations, there it is here in our community, that benefit from this baby shower. And there's a listing here too. So Milwaukee, Waukesha, Delafield, where your store is and where Susan Kim will be on Friday, Walworth, Elkhorn, Lake Mills, it's a Lake Mills food pantry, Port Washington, and Paddock Lake. So there are places in Milwaukee like the Gerald Ignace Health Center, New Horizon Center people have heard of, the La Causa Crisis Nursery, the Sojourner Family Peace Center, in Waukesha, Safe Babies, Healthy Families, the Women's Center in Delafield where you are, Bigfoot Food Pantry in Walworth. So a lot of food pantries in these communities too.
And it's important to know that whatever we gather, we keep the donations local in that community.
Right in that same community that the Sentry's in.
Exactly. And it's one day, but it's a huge impact. So when I talked to the staff at the Women's Center, they said the diapers and the wipes they collected at our Delafield Sentry took them through almost the entire year. So this has an impact on the community locally, and so one day we can do a lot of good.
I was going to ask, in the past years, you know, how much have you collected? Just truckloads of stuff?
I mean, at each location, I mean, we had thousands of items last year. So, I mean, it is a big impact on the community, and it's really important that, you know, people take the time and stop by a Sentry and give those items because it makes a difference.
It does. We've heard so many times from doctors and healthcare professionals that early start, that those first days and weeks and months in a baby's life are so critical to a lifelong healthy life. So giving them this kind of start is fantastic.
Right, you have the lotions and the foods, and sometimes there's different formulas too. Baby have special needs and more expensive formulas that people can also pick up. So
I mean, a lot of the items, you'll see there's different variations. There's a lot more items than when I had kids.
Me
going down the
too.
aisle.
Oh, yeah.
It's like there was, but
Things
you
are
really
fancier
can
now.
find a lot of different things, and we have a large variety, and we'll be able to help you out and guide you through that.
And you have this
Alright.
wonderful brand too that people can pick up.
yeah, well, we want to make sure everyone has the information because it's this Friday, January 22nd, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Drop your stuff off at, or just go shopping right at Sentry and leave it there. All locations, 22 locations. For more information, you can always go to sentryfoods.com.
It's wonderful.
Very good.